Well, the plane that just landed was the British Airways from Frankfurt. That was BA 903. It departed about an hour 30 ago and just arrived. It was an Airbus A320. Anyway, don't know what we got next at the moment due to the wind that we've got now at Heathrow. The gap between the flights is a little bit bigger than normal, so I think we're running at about a minute between landings instead of the 45 seconds. Anyway, the next plane we got coming in is another British Airways. It's a 320 again, Airbus. And this one's come all the way from Basel in Switzerland. And my, it is being bumped around quite a lot, isn't it, by the wind? Look at that, how much that's being bumped around. Anyway, it's coming in quite well. The pilot's got it under total control by the looks of it. I like the livery on that plane, slightly different than the normal one. Obviously they run out of red ink. And here we come down to land, and how close do we get? No, we overshot the ideal spot, so we can only, I think, give that one a 6, don't you? That's not the best, not the best one, I don't think, today. But in this, with the wind that we've got now, I suppose nothing's bad, really, is it? It's quite good. See what else we got coming in, shall we now? So the next flight, oh, we got quite a big gap of wait now for the next one. It's another British Airways. This is again a 320, Airbus 320. This one's come from Italy, Milan. It left just under 2 hours ago, which isn't bad really, is it? It's flight BA 565. It's coming in quite well. It's not over. No, hold on, the camera's playing about today, never mind. It's come back out again. These cameras, they're, as I say, they're AI, or the artificial intelligence. They're all monitoring it manually, which well, automatically, which is quite good. So how close is well, that was close, wasn't it? How close is he going to get to hitting the landing spot? Oh, he's a little bit early, little bit. Oh yes, quite a lot bit early actually. So I think we can score him a 6, don't you, for doing that? It's not too bad, is it? A 6. I'd like to welcome anybody who's watching this this stream. What we're doing, we're utilising Flight Focus 365. We're using their live stream, which they're putting out as a free service at the moment. I presume once they've got it monitored and they've got it all done well and done, they'll start charging people for it. Unfortunately, it's a brilliant stream. The only trouble is they've got no voice commentary on it. So I thought, well, instead of moaning about it, doing something about it. So I just sit here and just tell people what planes are coming in and when they're coming in and what time. So let's just see what the next one is coming down. And another British Airways. It's obviously being at Heathrow, we're going to get more British Airways planes than anyone else. This one's come all the way from Brussels. It's BA 393. Flight time just over an hour, about an hour 10 minutes, which isn't too bad. It's coming in quite fast though. It's doing very well. I wonder how close they get to the landing spot. As you know, this is the little competition we have going on, how close they can get to that. No, that's quite short again. 7, yeah, I'll give it a 7. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. So I don't know. Well, it's Christmas Eve, Sunday, 24th of December. That's Terminal 5, you can see there. That's dedicated to British Airways and its affiliated airlines. I think codeshare they call it, don't they? Yeah, codeshare airlines. People ask me, how do I know what flights are coming in? Well, we just use Flight Radar 24. They offer a brilliant service where they give you all the information of what planes are coming in and where they are. So this is it looks like it's come from Paris, British Airways again, A320. It seems to be a 320 morning, doesn't it? Everything's coming in on a 320. How close? Let's have a look. No, they're all landing quite short today. Surely some pilots out there will let me know why they're coming in so short. Well, I hope you're all having a good day. Cold and miserable in London. I'm not in London. I'm somewhere else, up in Norfolk. And just sitting here and spend an hour, sort of every Sunday, just doing a live broadcast for people. We get a few views, we don't. Doesn't really matter. Well, according to Flight Radar 24, the next plane we've got in is a KLM. Come all the way from Amsterdam. It's a 737. That's a Boeing 737. Tell that by the very, very large tail fin sitting at the back. Only takes about an hour, so about an hour 10 minutes to come over from Amsterdam, which isn't too bad. And you can fly into Heathrow, or you can actually fly into London City Airport if you want to get closer. And this pilot's coming in very well. Yeah, I think he's going to get a little bit closer. Yeah, I think we'll score him an 8. We'll score him an 8. If you're just outside the hash marks, we give you an 8. If you're inside the hash marks, it's a 9. And if you're dead centre, it's a 10. We get normally 1, 2, maybe 3 10s in a session. As I say, this is only a test copy. Just doing to see if the people. The biggest complaint about Flight Radar 24 is the fact that it's got no commentary on it, which is good if you've just got it in the background. It's ideal for doctor's surgery or somewhere like that, where you don't particularly want to. You don't want the sound. It doesn't appear that we've got any live broadcasts going out at the moment, which is let's just see if we can find it. I'm just talking to myself. Oh yes, the next flight coming in is being buffeted around all over the place, isn't it? Still, it's not bad, is it? Coming in and just overshot slightly. Not too bad though. Not too bad. Yeah, we've finally got one viewer coming in, which isn't bad. Don't appear to have any sound on this, which is concerning. What's the point of me saying it's done with audio if we've got no audio? I'm not quite sure why. Plane that just landed was the British Airways from Frankfurt. It was BA 903. It departed about an hour 30 ago and just arrived. It was Airbus A320. Anyway, don't know what we've got next at the moment due to the wind that we've got now at Heathrow. The gap between the flights is a little bit bigger than normal, so I think we're running at about a minute between landings instead of 45 seconds. Well, we are going out live. I've just checked, so there we go. So my test copy is working quite well. Let's go back to Flight Radar 24 and we can tell you what we've got coming in now, shall we? Uh, as you can see, it's a British Airways. It's all the way from Zurich. Zurich's taking about an hour 40 minutes at the moment, so that's not too bad with the wind, because as you know, the wind does affect flight times. Let's see what we got coming next, shall we? Next is oh, it's a WestJet. That's a Canadian airline. They're coming all the way up from Calgary, Canada. That's the other side. If you're a skier, you know where Calgary is. If you've skied Whistler and all around that area, beautiful snow. Anyway, here it comes in now. It's a 787 Dreamliner. It wasn't the wind buffering around it, that's the camera buffering. Yeah. So this camera system's been up and running, I think, over a couple of months now. I've been watching it. I was hoping that they was going to put some audio on it so you knew what was happening. But they haven't managed to do that yet, so I thought, well, I'll sit here and I'll do it myself. Gives me something to do on a Sunday. Oh, that was the WestJet WS18 was the flight number, and that's come all the way up from Calgary, just under 8 hours. So it's not bad at all. Most flights are arriving on time today, which, considering it's Christmas Eve, isn't too bad. Last thing you want to be at the moment is on the roads in the UK, in England, because Christmas Eve everybody's going home to the families and everything, and the roads are chock-a-block, absolutely chock-a-block. Well, let's just see what we've got coming in next then, shall we? Well, we've got a flight coming in from Dublin. That's flight BA 845 from Dublin. It's just over an hour, 10 minutes, an hour 5 minutes, depends on the wind a lot. It's Airbus again, 8319. That was flight number BA 845. If you're interested. If you're not, never mind. Okay, let's see how close we get to the hash mark, shall we? He looks about, I think he's going to be possibly a little bit short. Oh, we had a bit of a bump there. Oh yeah, he's put it down afterwards. Could have been a go round. He did think about it, and he put his wheels down and got a little bit of updraft from the wind, and anyway, managed to put it down just after, so that's pretty good. Well done. That's British Airways again, from Dublin. Yeah, you can see the WestJet there making its way over to the terminal as the British Airways one leaves the runway, making way for the next plane. Again, it's British Airways. That's one come on, always holding the nose up quite a long time there, isn't he? Oh, it's down finally. Air brakes are on. That's good. And that's from Amsterdam. That was flight number 431. That's BA 431, all the way from Amsterdam. Again, just over the hour 4 minutes. The registration number of the plane was GEUPY. Yeah, right. As I say, never stops here. British Airways again. Come all the way from Germany, Cologne in Germany. It's about an hour 15 minutes. It's a 320. That's Airbus A320. That's flight number 997. British Airways 997. Yeah, great landing there, a little bit short, but we're scoring a 7, maybe 7.5, not bad at all. Air brakes on, yeah. Quite clean that plane, really, isn't it? And it's GEUUX registration number. I don't know how long he was in the. Yes, he was in the holding circle for a little while as well. Yeah. Right, what we got coming in next? Well, looks like we could have a Virgin coming in. And wow, that looks like a looks like a 380. My thing says it's a 350, but it's definitely got 4 engines. So is it Rogue going onto the other runway? I'm not sure. Let's have a just check, shall we? Yeah, that's an Etihad 380. Well, there you go. 2 for the price of 1. So you've got the 350 coming in here. And then you've got the 380 coming in on the other runway. It's very certain to see that happen. This is Virgin. Which has come all the way from San Francisco at just in 9.5 hours. So that's very quick, actually. Obviously, it had a great tailwind to do that in 9.5 hours. Normally, it's more like 10.5. I have known 11 hours, but cracking time that is. That was flight number VS20, Virgin Airways number 20, all the way from San Francisco. Must go there one day. It's on the list. Yeah, just coming. Right, we go down. We'll just leave you there for a little while. I'm going to have a nice cup of tea and I'll be back in a minute and carry on with the commentary. We're back. Sorry about that. We had to have a break for nature and a cup of tea. As you know me, I do like my tea. Right, what we got coming in now? Got a little gap. We've got Air Siberia. Oh no, yeah, Serbia. Air Serbia. Yeah, Serbia. Come all the way from Belgrade. It's Airbus 319. Flight number JU380. It's been in the air for nearly 3 hours. So I'll be there, be glad to get down, won't they? But hope the pilots warmed them. It could be slightly bumpy on the way down, but they'll have it under total control. The registration number of the plane is YU8PD. It's still about 1,000 feet above the ground, so it's coming down. Should land on time. I say it has come all the way from Belgrade. Well, I hope you're enjoying the broadcast. As I say, I have nothing to do with Flight Focus 365. They are supplying the video. They supply it free of charge. It's well, they're supplying it at the moment free of charge. I presume they will be charging soon. And the biggest complaint people say about it is there's no audio on the channel, so nobody knows what's happening. You can just watch planes, and if you want to sit there and go to Flight Radar and have a look, or you can do nothing about it. Well, I sat at home and I thought, do you know what, I'll do a little bit of commentary on top. So if I've got an hour's spare, which I have today, I'm going to spend an hour just doing the commentary on top, let people know what's happening. Hope they appreciate it. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. Anyway, as I say, it's come all the way from Belgrade here. It's taken 2 hours and 56 minutes, and looks like he's going to land it quite good. This could be, just slightly over, so it's a 7. Could have been closer than that. Do like that tail fin, don't you? It's like 2 eagles, isn't it? With their wings, yeah, that's quite nice. Quite nice. Like that. It's a lovely plane. Air brakes on. Is he going to go off halfway down, or is he going to have to go down to the furthest one? No, he's going to go down. Going to go down one more. That's okay. So what we got coming in now? Hi, British Airways. British Airways 28F or BA 280. All the way from Los Angeles again. That's just under 10 hours, 9 hours 42 is our target time to arrive, which isn't bad. Yeah, it's getting a little bit of buffering, not too much. Pilot's got that under total control. I'll be happy with that landing. One of the smoothest ones actually. How close is he going to get to the hash mark? So this is the crunch thing. He is going to be quite close. Nah, just missed it. I'm going maybe an 8, high 8, not quite 9. It wasn't quite in it, so we'll give him the 8. Yeah, air brakes on. Yeah, slowing down well. He's doing well. Yeah. Anyway, that's Boeing 777 all the way from Los Angeles, flight number BA280. Yeah, done well there. What's next we got coming in? Got a Dreamliner. It's coming all the way from Mexico City. Operated by British Airways. It's a little way to go yet. It's BA 242. It's British Airways 242. It's 787 Dreamliner. It's got a registration number of GZBKJ. Still a little way to come in yet. There she comes. Look at that Should just come into shot now. Yeah, we've got a, yeah, just a little bit of a wobble, not too much. Let's get the camera in a little bit closer. That's good. Well done. I tell you, these AI cameras are brilliant, aren't they? Absolutely brilliant. You know, you don't have to sit at the airport now and get freezing. You can sit at home and do the commentary, which is what I'm doing. Dear. There we come in. Going in quite well now. It's going to. Will it hit the hash marks? This is the crunch bit. This is the exciting bit. Nah, a little bit short. Not too short. We're 7 points. 7 points. That's acceptable. Good 7. Well done. We've got one very close behind it. So very, very close actually. This is a lot closer than normal. So he's going to have to get off the runway quite quick. Because we've got another British Airways coming in behind it. That's 777. BA 48 is the next one. Let's get round. I should think it'd be straight into shot. He's only just left the runway, and I think our next plane will be just coming into shot any second now. They might have reduced if they got it under control, if they got the wind's reduced a little bit, they can actually bring the planes in a little bit closer together. Here she comes now. As a BA 48, all the way from Seattle. 9.5 hours. Good time. The transatlantic planes are making very good time today. Obviously, they've all got a nice tailwind thrown across the pond, across the Atlantic. Yes, holding that steady. How close are we going to get to the hash marks? That's the crunch. How close will we get to the hash marks? Not too bad. Yay! Look at that. Good 8. Good strong 8, that. I'm going to give that a strong 8. Got both wheels down at the same time. Air brakes are on. Slow enough. Yep. Right, so let's go back and see what we've got coming in now. Just a little bit of a wait, and it's British Airways again. I actually think 90% of the flights we have coming into Heathrow British Airways at the moment. This has come all the way from Oman. It's 6.5 hours. It's a nice long flight. It's an Airbus 321. To thank all the people at Flight Focus for supplying these wonderful photos. I'm just rebroadcasting it. Very Heath Robinson. I've just got a camera facing a TV screen and broadcasting in live and just talking over it. So nothing high tech, not yet. Here it comes anyway. So this is the British Airways 313, BA 313, all the way from Oman. Been up there for 6 hours 28 minutes, so doing quite well. Pilot's got it under control. Yeah. Flight registration, flight reg is GTNEA. How close will he get to the hash marks? This could be not slightly, quite a long way over 7. It's just a 7. 7 and 8 is the most popular score. Right, the next one is not British Airways. That could change, wouldn't it? It's like on the motorway when you look at cars, isn't it? The next one's always a white one. This is from Algeria. from Algiers. It's 2¾ hours. So still a hop. It's Airbus A330. Registration, not the registration, flight number's AH2054. That's AH2054. Oh, he's got a bit of a wobble on here. Yeah, it's coming in quite nice. How close is he going to get? Yes, good 8¾ there. We was nearly in the 9s, nearly. Very well done. Very well done indeed. Okay, next flight we've got coming in, British Airways. It's a 350, lovely plane. Really like flying in these, nice and comfortable, nice and steady. Ah, look at that. You've got another one, another Rogue going in. Yes. Yeah, because it's definitely, that's a 380. It's got 4 engines, so that's definitely a Rogue flight. And so let's go in the other runway. Yeah, that's Qatar Airways going in. That's come all the way from Doha, and here's the one on our runway. British Airways 350 from San Diego. It's been up there for, again, 9 hours 40 minutes. Coming in steady. Yeah, so they do appear to be bringing the 380s in on the other runway. Yeah, well done. Good 7. Good 7. We're scoring 7. Air brakes, you can see those from the engines, the way the engines open up and throw the air out to the side, which slows the plane down. That was BA272 for those people who are interested. It's BA272. Oh, there's the Qatar one. That's going in. That's going in Rogue, I think. It looks like it. It's a 380. That's come all the way from. Yeah. Where's that going? There it is going in Rogue. Yes, it's going in on the other runway. That's the second 380 we've had come and go Rogue today. Now that's messed our camera up totally, isn't it? That's the trouble with an automatic camera. It doesn't know what it's looking at. Right, what have we got coming in now? All the way from Egypt. Egypt Air, comes from Cairo. It's Boeing 777, 777. SUGDN. That's SUGDN. It's taken 5 hours from Cairo to get here. So come all the way across the Mediterranean. I don't know what route it takes. Yeah, it's virtually straight. Goes over. Leaves Cairo, goes over to Greece, goes up to the right of Italy, and then cuts it through Austria and Germany and comes in that way. And it looks like, yeah, it's been in the hold for a little while, but not too bad. That's okay. How close are we going to get to the hash marks? As we do score planes. Oh, I think 9. I think he's touch just inside the hash marks, don't you? And just. That was a 777, all the way from Cairo. That was MS777. So, next scheduled flight to land is Virgin Airways, coming from the other side. Most of Virgin flights do come across from America. I think they're the second biggest carrier out of Heathrow to America after British Airways. It's an A350. This one's come from Miami. At 7 hours 40 minutes. A bit of smoke coming out of the starboard engine. It's quite good. Nice steady flight, nice steady landing. Yep. I think the wind's dropped down a little bit since we've been broadcasting. As I say, I've been on the hour. I've been up, I think, for about 38 minutes. I've been up broadcasting. As I say, this is only a test copy. We're coming in. Oh, he did a bit of a hover then, didn't he? I think he thought he was going down. Oh, just missed it. 8. We're scoring 8. That was flight number BS6. That's Virgin Airways 6 to Miami. It's an A350 GVTEA registration number. So the flights are coming over quite quick at the moment. It's just 7 hours 40 minutes all the way from Miami. I bet the weather was there nicer than what it is here at the moment. Oh, we've got a nice gap for the next one. Next flight's coming in from Lisbon. That's Portugal. Capital of Portugal. It's TB 1352. I do like the livery of these planes, the green and the red. It's unusual to see green and red together, but I think it works well on these flights. It's an A320. Oh, it should be. Registration number of the planes, CS TVE, and here it is coming into shot now. As I say, it's TAP Air Portugal, TAP Air Portugal, and he's got a nice wobble. Once that wobble starts, they have to fight to try and stop it. And as I say, I do like the livery on this plane. It is an Airbus A320. Operated by TAP, the Portuguese Airway. Being buffeted around a little bit. Yes. Coming in quite fast, or even appears to be coming in fast. And he's going to overshoot, I think. Yeah. Oh, quite a long way. Oh, that is a long overshoot. Yes. Well, yeah, they give Mr. Portugal, I think, 5 points for that. Not very good at all. Come again. What have we got coming in this time? It never stops here. British Airways. It's flight BA 873. Come from Krakow. or Krakow, I'm not quite sure how you pronounce that. Crakow. Flight time was 2 hours 40 minutes. Again, coming in quite fast. It's got a ground speed of 133 knots. Again, he's way over. I think he might be going round. That was very late. Yes, he is. He's going round. Yep. Yes. As I say, you got that headwind, got under the plane, and he missed the runway by quite a long way, and you could tell he was going to have to go round. Just couldn't get the plane down quick enough. Well, that's the first one. That's the first go round we've had today. Well, here we come. This is the first 380 we've had on this runway today. Most of them have gone rogue on the other runway, but this one's coming in here. This is the Emirates EK1 from Dubai. A6 EVK, come all the way from Dubai. Flight time of just over 8 hours. Nice and steady, but a lot of weight there. I never know whether the heavier planes move more in the air than the light planes. We just put a bit more power on there. How close is he going to get to the hash marks? Quite, just overshot slightly. And there he goes down. Yeah, that's a good 7 3/4. Puts the reversers on. And if you've noticed, the reversers are only on the inboard engines, not on the outboard engines. It just helps slow the planes down. They put all the flaps up. All helps just to slow the plane down. A lot of weight there to slow down. A lot of weight. So that was A6 EVK registration number of the plane. Go right to the end of the runway. Hey, Saudi Airways is the next flight we've come in. It says V 739, all the way from Jeddah, or Jeddah. I always say Jeddah because of Star Wars picture. It's a Boeing 777. Oh, is it going rogue? Where is it? What's it doing over there? Oh no. No, it is Saudi Airways. It's coming in all right. Yeah, we've got it now. Yeah. Don't know if I like the livery on that. That is very close to the hash marks. That's a good 8. We like the palm tree on the back. I say it's a Boeing 777. Oh, we've got an Airbus 321 coming in next. 321 Airbus. It's got a registration of OHLZO. It's operated by Finnair. So it's coming all the way from Helsinki. And that's a flight number of AY1333. Yeah. I think Cameron's having a good mess around today now, isn't it? It's just watching that plane now. Here we go. Let's go back and get the next moving one. Obviously the camera picks up movement. Here she comes. So it's an Airbus 321 operated by Finnair. And it's got their livery on it, so it's not a code share. OHLZR registration number. Buff it in just a little bit, not too much though. Quite like that. How close to the hash mark do you think? It's gonna be, yay, good 8. Yeah. We should get that go around come round in a minute. Oh, we've got an A320. Coming all the way from Barcelona, 2 hours to Barcelona, sunny Barcelona, wonderful city. Again, the registration number of the plane's OHLXC, flight number. It's got BA 479. It's being operated by Finnair, so will it be a code share or will it be a British Airways or Finnair flight? We will be able to tell any minute now when we see it land. When it comes into shot, it's still got a little way to go, unfortunately. Here it comes. Well, I can't see it yet. I don't know if you can. Is it a Finnair or British Airways? As I say, British Airways and Finnair and American Airways all the same code share, so no, this is definitely a Finnair one. Although it has got a BA 479 as its flight number. And so this one's come all the way out from Barcelona, operated by Finnair. Seems to be coming in quite fast. So it's coming down very quickly. Come on, you've got to get that down. No, is he going to get it down? Or is he going to go back up? No, just about. I think he was nearly a go around there. Nearly. Look at that, 2 Finnair. It's like being at Helsinki, isn't it? When you're in Helsinki, you see nothing but Finnair planes, a bit like British Heathrow, you see nothing but British Airways planes. But here we go, let's see what we've got coming in now. Smart wings. Coming in from Rehab. Boeing 737 MAX. Big tail fin, as you can see. The 37s do have a big tail fin. Tail fin looks a bit British Airways, isn't it? Red and blue, but it's not. It is a Smart Wings. It's been 7.5 hours flying that one. It's quite a long time. It must be on the maximum length of it. Oh, is he going to get it down or is he going to go round? I think he, do you know, that's very close. That was very close to a go round, wasn't it? The poor pilots are definitely struggling with this headwind. You know, they get it there so many feet off the ground, and then you get the effect of the ground and the plane, and they get that extra lift there. And they really do have to put the plane down. If not, it doesn't go down on its own, and you finish up doing a go round. And we've already had one this morning who didn't quite get it down on time. Okay, British Airways. Next, coming from Germany, it's BA 939. Registration number GTTNK. It's an Airbus 320 with a little bit of a wobble. Now he's got it straight now, pilot's got it good. He's going to come in from Dusseldorf. Never been to Dusseldorf in Germany. Must put it down on my list of places to visit. It's a BA 939. It's only an hour and 15 minutes. That's only a hop, isn't it? An hour 15 minutes. Not even time enough to eat a sarnie, is there? Coming in well. Landing speed's about 80 knots normally. And yeah, not too bad. A little bit short. Good 7. Yeah, that's a good 7. That yeah, we do give people points for how close they get to the hash marks. If they get it in the hash marks, normally give them a 9. If they get it dead centre of the hash marks, it's a 10. But outside the hash marks is 8, and then further and further away. Yeah. Anyway, let's see what next we got coming down, shall we? The next flight we got coming in is United Airways, coming all the way from LX. That's Los Angeles. It's a Dreamliner 787. It's been up there for 9 hours 40 minutes. It's UA 923, flight number 923. And we're going to hit the hash. Yeah, that's an 8. Give them an 8. That's quite good. The original touchdown was short, but then hovered and then put it right down on the hash mark. So I think we'll give them a good 8 for that. Good 8 and 3/4, I think. Well, we're going to broadcast for another few more minutes. We'll do the hour, and it's quite a long time really. For the first test broadcast of audio on top of Flight Focus 365, who operate a automatic or artificial intelligence camera that, which I have no control over whatsoever. All I do is rebroadcast their pictures that they're broadcasting. Most probably get told off by them, but never mind. Anyway, so the next flight, we can do the next flight, which is a Lufthansa from Frankfurt. An hour and a half from Frankfurt this time of the day, which isn't too bad. Here she comes now. It's a Airbus 320, A320. Registration number DAINA. Yeah. Flight number Lufthansa, so it's LH 906. Now the German pilots, if he has got a German pilot on board, are normally quite accurate. So I'm gonna go and say he's going to score a 9. Yeah, without a doubt, he is going to put that in the hash marks, because there's something about the Germans; they are very precise in what they do. So is he going to? No, he missed it. He missed it by quite a long way. Only a 7 there. Right, we've got one more flight to do. Yeah, it's a British Airways. This will be the last flight of the day. Thank all you people who have watched live or are watching the rebroadcast. Hope you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed doing it. Nice to have a little bit of information. As I say, this is come from Kuwait. It's been up there for 6 hours and 50 minutes. It's a 787 Dreamliner. Flight number BA156. I'd like to thank Flight Radar 24 for giving me all the information so I can pass it over to you, and also of course thank Flight Focus 365 supplying the video. And my name's Ted and I give the audio, I just sit here and do this. I'm nowhere near Heathrow. I'm at home in a nice warm room, just relaying the information over to you. Hope you appreciate it. Anyway, this is the British Airways flight BA156 from Kuwait. It's a Dreamliner, and he nearly hit the hash marks. So he did very well there, didn't he? I think I'm going to score him a 9 for that. Yeah, I don't normally give 9s away, but I am going to give a 9 there. He did very well. That was registration number GZBKM. So what we got coming in next? So the next flight coming is British Airways. It's coming all the way from Oslo. It's an A320. It's quite a long way out to go yet, so we'll stay on this plane for a little while. Just watch this one pull off the runway, and then we'll shoot off and go up to the flight path and just track this next British Airways flight in. It's BA763, and registration number of the plane is GEUUG. It's been up there for 2 hours and 20 minutes. That's it, it's an Airbus A320. There's still a couple of minutes to go before it comes in. As I said, oh, here we come, we're coming into shot now. Here we go, wow. A little bit of buffering, not too much. He's doing quite well there, the pilot. Two hours 20 minutes from Oslo, which isn't too bad. It's a bit into the headwind coming from that direction. Planes coming across the Atlantic and making good time today because they've got a tailwind. Anyway, here he comes in. What's he going to hit? Is he going to hit the hash marks? Could be quite close. Just over. There we go. And down he comes now. Well done. British Airways from Oslo in a Airbus A320 BA763 was the flight number. Yeah, if there's anybody in arrivals waiting for their friends and family and picking them up, hope you enjoy watching the video. You can actually watch their planes land now on your mobile device on YouTube. Right, we're going to do one more plane and then we are going to close down for the day. So British Airways, BA873, coming from Krakow. Been 3 hours or 2 hours 55 minutes. It's just about to come into land now. Coming into shot. It's an A320 Airbus. Registration number GEW, not W, yes, not W, it's EUUM. Sorry, bit confusing that bit. Well, this is the last flight of the day, so I'd like to again thank Flight Radar 24 for supplying me all the flight information, and Flight Focus 365 for supplying the video, and me for supplying the audio. Hope you've enjoyed it. Are we going to get a nice high one? Not quite, just 8. Anyway, thanks a lot. Be good, be happy, and happy flying. See you again soon.